Alright, so let's talk about variables now. Variables are any characteristic whose value may change from one individual to another. There's two types of variables, categorical and numerical. First, categorical. They're qualitative. They identify basic differentiating characteristics of the population. Basically meaning that it's different values, such as a person's hair color. That's a categorical variable, because it's different between the different people, but it just is something that is not a numerical value. Now, also there is the numerical variables. They're quantitative. Basically, for example, how many kids a person has. There's a number associated with it. Now, observations or measurements take on numerical variables. It makes sense to be able to average these values. Now, there's two types. There's the discrete and there's continuous. First, discrete. They're basically isolated points along a number line. Basically, if you want to think about this, about how many kids a person have, that would be discrete. You can't have 2.5 kids. You can't have 2.35. It has to be exact numbers. It usually is a count of items. Then we go to continuous. Continuous are variables that can be any value in a given interval. Usually a measurement of something. With this, it's basically how long something is, how far it is for something, how much something weighs. These would be all different examples of continuous numerical variables. Now, you can also classify variables by the number of variables in the data set. Say you wanted to take the sample's weight. If it's just the weight, that would be univariate data. Basically, it's data that represents a single characteristic of the population. You're only looking for one thing, so it's univariate. Now, say you wanted also weight and height. That would be bivariate. Data that describes two characteristics of the population. If you got two things, that's like a bicycle, a bivariate. Then we got multivariate. Say you wanted not just that, but say you wanted weight, height, eye color, gender, ethnicity, any of that kind of thing. Then that would be data that it describes more than two characteristics. Anything that's more than two is multivariate.